Hi, I'm Todd. I'm the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, the weather definitely feels a lot like December and January, and maybe we'll get that January ice that we've been looking for in February. And I hope all of you actually had a great, let's say, Super Bowl night. I can now wear my Vikings gear for optimistic thinking for 2021/2022. You know, us Viking fans, we always got to think about something positive because obviously it's not the team. But hopefully, better things ahead. And speaking of better things ahead, is the ice. The ice conditions are definitely getting better around the area. I mean, when you're talking frigid weather like we've been experiencing the past week and expected to experience through the weekend, the ice is only going to get better from here on out. As far as the fishing is concerned, the weather definitely impacted that. As we talked about how pressure affects fishing, we definitely saw that this weekend with the sky-high pressure that we had around the area on the clear blue skies. That definitely affected the fishing around eastern South Dakota. But a few lakes did produce walleyes, and those up in the northeastern part of the state included Bitter, Wabae, Goose, Bullhead, Goose by Watertown, also Dry Lake by Clark, Opitz, Reed, a few at Swan, as well as Round. Then down the southeastern part of the state, those lakes that produced walleyes included Ponset, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Thompson, Sinai, 81 Ponds, Twin Lakes, and that's again the Trophy Lake, and that bite was best after sunset. And then also a few being caught at Beaver as well as Madison. Now, what have guys been using to catch walleyes? A lot of things have changed up. Not as aggressive lures as what we've been talking about for the past weeks. A lot of flutter spoons, such as the clam leech flutter spoon, also the Tingler and tumbler spoons from VMC. And then also the small ultralight rip and wraps have worked really well with the walleyes at the same time. And then as far as the perch bite is concerned, that really was impacted by the high pressure and by the colder weather this past week. The lakes that produced perch included Big Stone, Dry Lake by Clark, also Bitter, Wabae, Ponset, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, and then also Lamb Slough, Thompson, a few at Whitewood, and then also a few at Twin. Now, what have guys been doing to catch the perch? Things really haven't changed much from week to week. A lot of small tungsten jigs, such as the Tutso and also the check eyes from Custom Jigs and Spins. And then also drop chain lures have worked really well. And then also something that we've noticed this past week, a lot of people have been catching some nice bluegills as well as perch using the clam drop kick jig. Try to say that 5 times fast. The clam drop kick jig. In this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about how to use tip-ups to your advantage. And here in South Dakota, many of you probably already realize this, but some of you may not, that you can have 4 lines per person. So typically what I'll do and how I utilize tip-ups is I'll have 2 rods and reels with me in my shack, and then I'll have 2 tip-ups at various other depths. And that way I can tell if they're coming in shallower or coming in deeper, or if I'm fishing a lake that has structure, I may position some of those tip-ups around that structure to see if that's where the walleyes are concentrated. And honestly, you can use these tip-ups also when we're talking about those tough weather days that we really mentioned last week and the week before and what we've been experiencing this week. Tip-ups can work that way. And a lot of times people use tip-ups for pike fishing. You can use them for pike fishing, or you can use them for walleye fishing or perch fishing. But if you're looking for pike, we have plenty of tip-ups, and we also have plenty of pike rigs, or what we call quick strike rigs, that we have available to us and available to you, such as the Clam Big Tooth rig or the quick strike rig from HT. All those are available here at the store and will be going on sale here in the next week. Also, the traditional wood tip-up still is very viable, still handy, and those will also be going on sale here at Dakota Angler this next week. So again, use the tip-ups to your advantage. Just don't have them around your house. Position them at different depths or different locations where there's a little bit more structure, and maybe you'll find those elusive fish. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, I want to remind you of our ongoing ice fishing sale. If you're looking for shacks, clothing, augers, electronics, and even Fenwick rods, they're all on sale. And also, as I mentioned on Todd's Tackle Tips, many of the tip-ups will also be on sale this week. So if you can't make it to the store, check us out on the web. All the sales are reflected on our website at dakotaangler.com, or give us a call at 605-336-9132. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! Thanks for watching, folks. And again, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Take care.